Hey guys, this is your favorite fat man, not on three wheels, but we have an explanation about falling off from three wheels. While at the Metal Bright show, was doing really good, getting around, whatever. And before anybody makes a comment, say, no, I didn't wreck because I was doing a two-wheel run. It had nothing to do with it. What happened was, and let me show you on the scooter here. What happened was, while out to the show, I was recording and stuff, and I have my seat set up how I set it. Had my camera gear hanging off the back like normal. But when I'm around the cars and stuff, I usually don't pull out this right here. Let me see if I can get it out. Oh, can't do it one-handed. All right, so this is the luggage slash wheelie bar rack, okay? And that slides out that far. So you see how far that sticks out behind the scooter. I usually don't have that out when I'm around the cars because I am very careful and very respectful, and I don't want to get, even close to the cars or whatever and stuff like that. So I usually don't have this out. Well, I had it in, and let me slide it back in so I can do this whole explanation thing. So I had it in like normal, and I was around the cars, and of course I'm sitting here, so that's 275. Yeah, 275. So I weigh 275. This is rated at 450. Suspension, everything handles it real well and stuff. But I had the camera gear off the back, so that's another 30-ish pounds. And I was rolling backwards, and these wheels on pavement, when they do highways and pavement and stuff, when you pave one area and not another area, it leaves that 4 to 6 inch drop. Well, this was similar to that. They had paved one area and not the other area. Oh, and there's no blame here. This is an accident. That's why it was an accident. There's no blame here, so don't think I'm doing any of this to blame anybody or whatever and stuff. I backed up, and the front wheels dropped down, or the rear wheels dropped down just a little bit. And then there was a hole, a small hole that hadn't been repaired yet, whatever, and I'm sure that's what they were going to do next and so forth. But it dropped down into there, and with the momentum heading this way and all the 270 some pounds up here plus the camera gear over the back and the wheelie bars not being out, the scooter rotated this way. I don't know if you can see that. The scooter rotated this way, and of course, just that little bit of momentum going in reverse took me over. Landed on my back, scooter under the seat, scooter's trapped underneath me, so the scooter's standing upright like that. And I mean, it was a hard hit. It was a pretty solid hit and stuff. And it jarred me enough to where I had the wherewithal to just stay there for a moment. I didn't lose consciousness or anything. It was pretty painful. And I think my back brace that I have to wear anyway, I think it helped tremendously. The two polymer staves. Now I've only got one. One of the staves broke. It was hard enough to hit that hard to break one of the staves, but I think that cushioned the fall enough. And another thing that cushioned the fall was the camera gear, and I'll get to that in a moment. Cushioned the fall enough to where it wasn't severe. Now I hurt really bad right now. One arm's messed up because I had the Osmos pocket in this hand and was controlling with the other hand and pushed back with my good foot, and that's when we dropped off and hit that hole, and then momentum just took me on over and laid me down on my back. Again, unfortunately, the camera gear was on the back, and it rolled over onto both my camera bags, and I want to show you what happened to the camera gears that was in the bags. The cases, as you can see, this case, which is a hard pack case on each side, it has a slight bend to it now because when it rolled over, that was one of the things. And then this is the soft pack case, which had camera gear on it, and it took some of. So these two were stacked on top of each other, which caused, that's why this one's bowed now. But this is the SOPA gimbal that I use to help try and steady. You can't see very well, but it is split and cracked, and where the motor it's split and cracked down the side, and where the motor servo sets for the side-to-side motion, that has been broken out. I will try to repair it It comes on, but it chatters because it just chatters back and forth because the motor's trying to compensate for the way that the servo mount has been popped out. This is the camera that I use for 90% of all the still shots and everything, and you can see how it's deformed. The glass did not break. I am amazed that the glass did not break, but you can see on the side here where it's deformed and stuff, where it just got crimped in together. This is the mount that was on it, and it's in pieces, of course. It just shattered and came off. This will not come on, so the phone, I'll disassemble it. I made most of my gear out of broken cell phones anyway. I'm currently recording on one of my first, what I call the neck mount or the neck cam cell phone. It's all broke up, the screen's all broke, but it has the best sound that I have of anything that I have, and it's okay for certain videos if it's a quick little thing. So you know, this, I'll see if I can take it apart and repair it, because like I said, that does the best quality that I have for still shots. This is the hand mount and GoPro that was donated to me by Matthew Charrington. Matt, I'm sorry, but it's snapped off the mount, the cage, and the GoPro that was in it. Now, I can get the GoPro to come on, but it will not go off. I have to take the battery out of it to shut it off, so it will not shut down. I haven't been able to get it to also record yet, so we'll have to see. So this one won't come on at all. I'll have to take that apart. This one will come on, but then I can't get it to record, or I can't get it to shut off. It will not shut off. It's like limp mode. It just stays there and stays there and stays there. So I'll have to see what I can do about it. But it was squished pretty heavy in this cage and stuff when it snapped off and broke. So I went to Walmart today to try and find some replacement parts and everything, just so I could get ready. I have another GoPro that I might be able to borrow from somebody, a friend of mine and stuff, and we'll see how that goes. The SOPA, I probably won't be able to replace this at all. I still have thank goodness, I still have the Osmos Pocket, because it was in my hand, and I have it on the new mount, the new sliding mount, what they call the Osmos stick, the extension rod, and I have a new case cover and thing like it for it. Luckily, it was in my hands. Actually pulled tendons in my wrist and hands, keeping it from bouncing off the ground while I was, which was good. And I want to thank everybody that came to my aid. I really appreciate it. I am sorry that I didn't get your names and stuff like that, but I was knocked a little loopy there for quite a few minutes and stuff. But I appreciate it. The only one that I knew that came that I knew their name and stuff was Rob from MiamiValleyNovas.com. He came right up and made sure that everything was cool and he didn't mess with me. And that's why I tell people, don't pull on me, don't move me or whatever, because my spine is so destroyed. If I would have moved in the wrong way, I'm sure it would have been much worse off than this. But like I said, as of now, I'm really, really sore and tender and got some muscles pulled. So I won't be able to film in the rain anymore, because this is the one that I used, the GoPro, the Hero 5. That's what I used. We'll see if I can get it so I can do it. I can still take selfies with this camera that I'm on still pictures with this camera that I'm on, and I can still do moving video and stuff with the Osmos Pocket, which also was donated by Matthew Charrington from Matthew Charrington's Productions. You ought to check out his channel and stuff. He does some awesome things. So I'm still good. I can still do the shows that are coming up, which is good because they're coming up in a couple days. I will be putting up the information on where that'll be, where the ones I'll try and be. Like I said, I'm really sore and stiff right now from that. I mean, falling off of motorcycles has done less damage than what this did to me. But I had replacement staves for my back brace, because I go through the braces about once a year and they wear out, and I keep the staves. So, we are prepared. We keep parts. So I got that going on. The video of the cars at the Metal Bright will be up as soon as I can. I have posted it, tried to post it twice, and YouTube has blocked it 2 different times for different images and sounds in the background. Not just to where I can take them out, but they blocked the entire video with all kinds of goobly gops and whatever. It's the bot, the algorithm that is running the show now since the pandemic, since everybody's gone home from the pandemic, all that crap and everything. They just flag hither there. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And it's the same material that I basically use every movie video that I make. So hopefully at the end of this video, I know this is long, the only reason I'm making this is because people asked for an explanation. I was getting so many emails about what happened, are you okay, this and that and stuff. So I guess somebody said something, or the word got out that the fat man did the Lou Laganis, whatever, the 1.5 twist with the backspin and whatever. I hope I got good scores. To my knowledge, nobody filmed it. Very sad, because that would have been something that I would have liked to put up. You know, just for information and educational purposes. Kids, don't do this at home. So I'll try and get up where I will be at the end of this video, and I will get up the second half, the cars of the Metal Bright, as soon as I can figure out how to still use my footage and glean out any of the sound and or images that they're flagging. I'll get it up as soon as I can. So this has ran on longer than I wanted it to, but I just wanted to put the information out there because so many people were asking, and I'm fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And again, thanks to everybody that came to my aid and stuff. Rob, you're a good friend, buddy. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope everything's good. But we'll get back at it, and either at the end of this video, like I said, or another short video, I'll put the places that I will try to be this weekend. It'll probably just be a list that'll come up, and that'll be the end of that. So thanks again, guys, and I appreciate all the concerns and well wishes and all the emails and stuff, but I'll be all right. Everything's cool. Like I said, when I first started this, I started with a bloggy and a little bloggy camera and a little flip and broken cell phones. I'll continue to do it, however, because my thing is, the point is to put the feeling and stuff out there for everybody to watch. I'm not big on perfection or polish. So, you know, you either like it or you don't. You like it, like I always said. If you don't, see you guys.
Damn, that was annoying.